Hello, fight fans! Today, let's start with Sean Brady criticizing Islam Makachev's move to welterweight. First up, we start with Sean Brady, who recently shared his thoughts on Islam Makachev's decision to step into the welterweight division. According to Brady, Islam's move has shaken things up in a way that disrupted the natural order of the division. He described it as messing up the weight class, but also admitted that if he were in Islam's position, he would probably do the same. Brady broke it down by saying that if Islam wins at 170 pounds, he'll likely stay there for a while, defend his belt once or twice, and then move on. But if he loses, he'll probably return to lightweight to pursue the highly anticipated fight with Topuria. Brady's comments really show how one fighter's decision at the top can completely reshape the competitive landscape across multiple divisions, leaving contenders unsure of their next step. Brady didn't just stop at analyzing Islam's move. He also gave his own predictions and laid out some personal goals. He admitted that he actually wants Islam to win because he'd love to fight him one day, calling it a legacy fight. For Brady, the chance to test his grappling against Makachev's would be the ultimate challenge, something he truly wants on his resume. But when pressed to pick a winner, Brady leaned toward Della Maddalena, saying he thinks JDM has what it takes to pull off the upset, even if most see him as the underdog. Beyond predictions, Brady also vented his frustrations about not being able to secure fights. He revealed he's targeting Madison Square Garden and wants names like Bilal Muhammad, Ian Gary, or Shavkat Rakhmonov. He knows that a strong win against one of those contenders could put him next in line for the winner of Makachev versus JDM, so for Brady, the stakes couldn't be higher. Now let's move over to Nate Diaz, who once again got fans buzzing. During an interview at a Dirty Boxing event, Diaz was asked about the possibility of finally completing his trilogy with Conor McGregor. And without hesitation, Nate said he's absolutely interested, even pointing to the UFC White House card as the stage for the fight.
Now, fans want you versus McGregor 3. Do you want that fight?
Yeah, for sure.
White House?
Yeah, one time runs. We'll see what happens. Time will tell, guys.
Oh, you're a legend. Thank you for your time, bro.
For years, fans have been waiting for the third fight between these two legends, especially since both have a win over the other. Diaz didn't give many details, but just those few words were enough to reignite the hype and speculation about when and where this fight could finally happen. While Diaz talks about running it back with McGregor, another conversation in the MMA world involves Topuria and his ambitions to move up in weight. After capturing the lightweight title, Topuria hinted at wanting to chase a third belt by stepping into welterweight. But Della Maddalena's coach, Ben Vickers, strongly advised against it. Vickers openly praised Topuria, saying he's one of his favorite fighters to watch, and even pointing out that Topuria fights in a very similar way to JDM. But he also stressed that JDM is naturally bigger, and the size difference would make such a fight a dangerous move for Topuria. He said it would be a bad career decision, even if Topuria could gain attention by doing it. Still, Vickers predicted that Topuria is on the path to becoming a superstar who can call his own shots like Islam Makachev does now. So while the warning was clear, it came with respect for Topuria's talent and future potential. Another topic covered was Aaron Pico, whose UFC debut ended in disappointment after he was knocked out by Lerone Murphy. His manager, Abdelaziz, came forward to say Pico will be forced to take 6 months off before competing again. Abdelaziz explained that this is his personal rule when a fighter suffers such a knockout, emphasizing that health must always come first. He reassured fans that Pico is in good spirits and that he still believes Pico has what it takes to become a UFC champion someday. However, fans were quick to point out that a 6-month suspension after a knockout is already standard medical protocol, so Abdelaziz wasn't actually imposing anything unusual. Some even accused him of exaggerating the situation to appear more protective. Regardless, Abdelaziz doubled down on his message. Pico's long-term health is more important than rushing back, and when he returns, he'll be ready to make another run in the UFC. From there, we heard from Aljamain Sterling, who opened up about his fight with Sean O'Malley. Sterling revealed that he didn't want to take the fight so soon after beating Henry Cejudo at UFC 288, but he was pressured into it after being told it could sell 1 million pay-per-views. That projection convinced him to accept. Unfortunately, the numbers fell well short of expectations, and Sterling admitted he regretted not taking time off instead. He also reflected on the narrative after the fight, saying his only frustration with O'Malley is is that he acts as if he beat Sterling, at his absolute best, which Sterling denies. He was clear, though, that he has no personal animosity toward O'Malley. Ultimately, the loss may have cost him his bantamweight belt, but Sterling's win over Brian Ortega has now positioned him as a contender at featherweight. His comments highlight how fighters often face tough choices between money, legacy, and personal readiness. Another interesting discussion came from Eric Nixick, the head coach at Extreme Couture, who talked about what it takes to face Khamzat. Chimaev. Nixick admitted that fighting Chimaev is one of the toughest challenges in MMA because of his relentless grappling and ability to dictate every aspect of the fight. He explained that the key is to create offense even in bad positions, otherwise it becomes one-way traffic. To prepare for someone like Chimaev, Nixick suggested shark tanks, situational sparring, and drilling get-ups from disadvantageous spots. He compared facing Chimaev to trying to hit Mariano Rivera's cutter in baseball. You know what's coming, but stopping it is another story. His breakdown really captured just how difficult it is to fight someone like Chimaev, and why so many believe it's only a matter of time before he moves up in weight and tries to add a second UFC belt to his collection. Next, bantamweight champion. Merab Dvalishvili had some strong words about Umar Nurmagomedov. Merab confidently declared that if they fought again, he would destroy Umar. He explained that during their first fight, he was dealing with serious back pain and even a leg infection, which made training camp incredibly difficult. Despite that, he still managed to win. Now, injury-free and in peak form, he believes a rematch would not just be a win, but a dominant performance. He also called Umar's pre-fight trash talk disrespectful, which only fueled his motivation. While his focus is currently on Corey Sandhagen, Merab made it clear that his skills have evolved significantly and he feels unstoppable. Interestingly, he also shared a personal goal to keep fighting until he's 50 years old, even though he admitted staying champion that long isn't realistic. His comments show both his confidence and his ambition to carve out a legacy that goes far beyond one division. With UFC 321 on the horizon, fans are starting to voice concerns for Ciryl Gane after seeing a new training clip of Tom Aspinall. In the footage, Aspinall hits a heavy bag with so much force that it completely breaks off from the ceiling. The clip immediately went viral, with many pointing out that Gane could be in trouble if Aspinall brings that kind of raw power into their fight. While some analysts believe Aspinall will lean on his wrestling to secure victory, others now expect him to chase a knockout, given the striking strength on display. The image of the bag crashing down served as a metaphor for the destructive potential Aspinall brings. For Gane, this adds another layer of pressure, as fans wonder whether he'll try to keep the fight technical or if he'll get overwhelmed by Aspinall's speed and power. Either way, this matchup has quickly become one of the most anticipated heavyweight clashes of the year. Finally, the video closed with the latest drama surrounding Rampage Jackson and his son Raja. During a live stream with influencer Neon, Rampage was once again confronted about the situation. This time, rapper Top 5 called in, insulted Raja by calling him a monster, and even threatened Rampage directly. The exchange quickly turned heated, with Rampage demanding respect and trying to shut down the insults while Neon attempted to calm things down.
Yo, what's good, bro? I'm here with Rampage. I'm on stream.
I was up Top 5. What's up, homie?
Your son is a monster.
Yo, hey, watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth. Chill.
Yo, Rampage, you're a monster.
Yo, hey. Wait.
I'll knock you out, Rampage.
Yo.
What the f***?
Top 5, yo, come on, bro. Nah, I'm hanging up. Nah.
Rampage later admitted that he's been getting constant threats and even tried changing his appearance to avoid recognition, joking that his disguise made him look like a black Donald Trump or Ric Flair. But beneath the humor, he made it clear that he feels unsafe, reminding everyone that he's not bulletproof. The ongoing confrontations show just how much pressure Rampage is under, with his family situation continuing to draw unwanted attention and threats from outsiders. And that wraps up today's update, fight fans. From Sean Brady's thoughts on Islam Makachev, to Nate Diaz pushing for the McGregor trilogy, to Rampage Jackson once again finding himself in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons, there's plenty to unpack. Make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments. Which of these stories caught your attention the most? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more MMA updates every single day.